Hello, everyone. Here's a quick look at the top trending international news stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment during this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. Authorities in Norway canceled the annual Pride parade after 2 people were killed at a gay bar. 8 others were taken to the hospital. Police say around 1 o'clock in the morning, they received multiple calls that there had been a shooting near London Pub, the largest gay and lesbian bar in Oslo. Authorities arrested a male suspect 3 minutes after arriving on the scene. He is a Norwegian citizen originally from Iran. He has been charged with terrorism. The London Pub released a statement calling the incident absolutely awful and evil. In Ecuador, protests against the government are getting worse every day. The protests first began on June 13th. Protesters are demanding lower costs for gas, a solution for unemployment, and a fight against crime. The leader of the protest has called for peace. But violent groups have attacked police. 4 people have died, and more than 100 people have been arrested. In November 2020, soccer legend Diego Maradona died from heart failure. It was the same month he underwent surgery for a blood clot on the brain. The surgery was successful. But earlier this week, a judge in Argentina charged the 8 medical professionals responsible for taking care of Maradona with homicide. Prosecutors say they violated their duties, and that led to Maradona's death, which they say could have been avoided. If found guilty, the 8 defendants could face 8 to 25 years in prison. Americans and other travelers planning to visit Europe next year will need to apply for a new travel authorization. The new requirement is called the European Travel Information and Authorization System, also known as ETIAS. It's a visa waiver for travelers to enter EU countries like France, Italy, Germany, Sweden, and Spain for a short period of time without a visa. Also included are 4 non-EU countries: Iceland, Liechtenstein, Norway, and Switzerland. Officials say the application process can be done online. The cost is about $7 for adults, and it's valid for an unlimited number of entries over 3 years. The visa waiver system will start next May. In Japan, 3 same-sex couples sued the government, saying the ban against gay marriage violated the Constitution's requirement for equal laws for everyone. But the court ruled against them and dismissed the lawsuit. The government ruled the ban on gay marriage is constitutional. It was the first time a court in Japan ruled on the matter. Japan is the only G7 country that has not recognized either same-sex civil unions or same-sex marriage at a national level. But some parts of the country have issued partnership certificates. Ryanair staff at airports across Europe went on strike this weekend over pay and working conditions. Brussels Airport canceled all flights on Monday as part of the national strike. The president of the union said working conditions are terrible. He claims crew members are not even allowed to bring a bottle of water on a flight. Officials with Ryanair said the strike was minimal, and less than 2% of its 3,000 flights had been impacted. Russian Nobel Peace Prize winner Dmitry Muratov is supporting Ukrainian refugees by auctioning off his Peace Prize medal. He is editor-in-chief of an independent Russian news organization and has criticized Russia's use of military force. Auction officials say the Peace Prize sold for more than $100 million. The money will support UNICEF's Child Refugee Fund. One of the world's most popular condiments, ketchup, is now an ice pop. Ketchup maker French's has created a limited edition ketchup flavored ice pop called French Sickle. It tastes like ketchup with a hint of salty sweetness. It's only available at a few pop-up locations in Canada and only for a few days. And guess what? It's free. Sign1News will be broadcasting international news updates every Sunday. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone. And you can also watch on Apple TV, Amazon, and Roku.